over the course of time, I've been trying to build, ARs, and I've been trying to, get it right and make sure that what it is I'm doing is the right thing. And I've been having troubles. I've been running into troubles like everybody who builds an AR. You run into troubles from time to time, right? So this AR right here is a special build. This came from a build class that I went to, and actually I wasn't able to make it where it just wasn't working, and this one wasn't mine. It was an identical gun that I built. Someone else built the same identical gun in the build class, and we're just dealing with the upper right now. So I noticed some problems that I thought I saw with the gas block, and I fixed the gas block problems, and I just wanted to give it a run and let's see what happens. So we'll run 10 rounds through this and see what happens. I changed the rail. I added some Daniel Defense sights to it also, and it's going to make it a very interesting gun.
Red Unimag.
So the bolt did not lock back. I can't say what that problem might have been, but it definitely ran. So I at least know that adjusting that gas block was something that I needed to do. And we'll deal with whatever the rest of those problems could be. Your bolt not locking back could deal with the magazine that you're using. Your bolt not locking back could deal with the gas. It'll take some more shooting and fine tuning. Just to confirm, we're gonna cross check. I ran it last with a 223 magazine. This is a Unimag, and we're gonna run this upper with the Unimag to see if the bolt locks back, and maybe it would have just been a magazine thing before we go ahead and rip it apart and see if it's the gas. No lock back. So we are going to go ahead and assume it's the gas, but this sucker is shooting very nice. Ooh, man, nice. Say what you're saying.
So what I was saying was, you got custom built ARs that you're putting together, everything from the barrel to the handguard to the gas block, everything. One thing you want to pay attention to is every time you fire a shot, it's going to spit out the old case to cycle the next one. You want a consistent and predictable pattern in which the case is flying out, right? You want it, obviously not exactly the same each one, that's unrealistic, but you want it to be going in the same direction and the same distance. If you put an AR together and you start seeing for one round the case goes this way, the next round it goes backwards, the next one it goes right out, one of them is kind of short, it goes right there, the other one flies all the way out, you're having gas issues.
And that's what's going on with that upper.
That's what I noticed with the mag that you just shot. Yes.
Now, question, would you think that it's under-gassed?
I think it's, I'm not 100% sure if my common sense is telling me it might be overgassed, or something with the gas block, or maybe even your bolts. I've seen it where if on the bolt, if you don't have proper staking, and that the part of the tube where your gas tube interferes with, if that's not staked properly, I've seen issues exactly like that, where it's spitting out random patterns. And like we just saw, the bolt didn't lock back. I would definitely go back to the drawing book and see what might be wrong. Sometimes something here is loose. Something on the gas block could be loose. That's why I always tell people, man, in my opinion, I like very simple gas blocks. I like simple, good gas blocks by good companies that have been known to do good work. And me personally, I have nothing against it, to each their own, but I do not like building my own ARs. I've gone through a lot of them. I've gone through a lot of trial and error, and it's just when people, especially non-gun people, ask me for gun advice regarding ARs, I tell them the same thing: either buy a complete gun, or at least the upper, where you got to deal with barrel, head spacing, gassing. The upper, I buy complete, and then the lower, sure.